What is something you love about Ukraine or the Ukrainian people? What is something you love about your country? And what do you love about Ukraine?
We have a freedom of speech. We are looking at our neighbors, Belarus and Russia. We was in the Soviet times almost the same country. So, but we look at them and we see how it's scary to live in the country which is ruled by tyrants. There is no democracy, there is no freedom of speech. So I really appreciate that I was born in such a country as Ukraine.
Of course, it will be people, because it's the most important part of any country, and in my country they're awesome and they're really brave and they're really kind, smart, and they have a lot of ambitions to be better and better, and it inspires all of us when we look on other Ukrainian people to be better and better.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Would you like to share one thing you love about Ukraine?
I think it's people, yeah. Because for me, country it's not a territory; it's a people. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
What is it that you love about Ukraine? What is it that you love about your country?
За що ви любите Україну?
За що я люблю Україну? За те, що я тут народилася, за те, що мої тут батьки прожили, що я тут народила дитину, за те, що вона дуже прекрасна.
She was born in Ukraine. Her parents was born in Ukraine. And her daughter was born in Ukraine. She's happy to be Ukrainian.
Коли раніше, знаєте, мабуть, всі так задумувались десь переїхати, бо в Україні скрутно, в Україні всі хотіли десь, то на зараз я впевнена, можу сказати, я нікуди не поїду, бо це найкраща країна, яку я люблю, і залишуся тут назавжди і буду повчати свою дитину, щоб вона залишилась тільки в Україні.
This is the best country for her, for her daughter. If a couple of years ago, a lot of people wanted to go abroad to live in other countries, for example, United States or in Europe. But right now, things changes, and a lot of people, a lot of Ukrainians want to be in Ukraine for a final point of this war, and will be continued to live in Ukraine.
Thank you so much.
Дякую.
Thank you.
Дякую.
Кажу дякую.
Дякую вам.
We've been always keeping strong and always keeping joyful. And I think that even in this time of war that is happening today in Ukraine, of this horrible Russian aggression, you can see a lot of joyful people, a lot of joy even in trenches in the east of Ukraine or south of Ukraine. I think that's one of the things that keeps me inspired always about Ukraine. And also I love the nature of Ukraine, especially our mountains.
There's one question. I have been asking this to many people as I travel Ukraine. So I ask, what is one thing you love about your country?
Peoples. With the start of war, I understand that our nation, our peoples, and it's no matter that these peoples are from Kharkiv, from Zaporizhia, from Ukraine at all. Guys like you, from Canada, from USA.
Hello.
From USA, from Canada, they start to help us, and it's really matter to us. It's really show to us how you really worry about us, and it's a really lovely thing, because with the start of this war, I understand this. Before the war, I think, Canada is this country near USA. I think. So now I just changed my mind, really. So I really thankful for you that you are now here under rocket attacks, sitting in the basement without electricity and taking this interview from me.
No, it's my honor. It's my honor to be here. And speaking of Canadians who are here, how long have you been in Ukraine?
Just around 8 months now.
Where are you from?
Regina, Saskatchewan.
So why? Some Canadians watching must think you must be crazy. Why would you come and spend 8 months in Ukraine? What's your answer to that?
It's the right thing to do. We're at the apex of defending democracy here. There's people going through hell that for no reason of their own at all, just Russia doing Russia things and invading a democratic country next to them on the border. And as you can see in all the people you've met so far, and I'm sure you'll meet many more of these free people of Ukraine, it's the right thing to do, to be here and help them and try and show and give some support where we can.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Victor. I'm from Odessa, which is located in the south of Ukraine. It's a port city, the biggest port city in Ukraine. It's almost like somewhere around 1 million people population. Mostly Russian speaking, but I have switched to Ukrainian language like half a year ago.
Is this common? There are more Ukrainians speaking Ukrainian at this moment?
Yeah, mostly young generations, young generation. But I wouldn't say that it's like a massive phenomenon, but it's not total. It's like a lot of people switch to it, but somebody don't because they don't feel like comfortable, because it's like a complicated thing. You have to change the language that you interact with people
it's not easy.
Every
it's
day.
Not easy.
Yeah, it's like it's a complicated process and it takes a long time, so it's understandable.
What do we love about Ukraine? McDonald's. We have a really good McDonald's. Yeah, the best in the world.
Oh my god.
And Russia has no McDonald's anymore.
They don't deserve it.
So yours is better here at McDonald's?
We have the best McDonald's, really.
Why?
I don't know. I've tried a lot of McDonald's in Europe, but Ukrainian one is just, it's elite.
Okay, great. And
I have no words. I just love the people here, the architecture, and all things about Ukraine. I love it. So that's a really good country, and whole world gonna know about us, about this country, and they're gonna visit one. So no words.
And McDonald's.
Yeah.
Of course.
The Kyiv McDonald's on train station is the best.
What I love about Ukraine is probably like the diversity, the idea of Ukrainian identity that is like sort of inclusive. Like in order like to be Ukrainian, you just have to accept that you just have to like make a choice. Like it's based on your choice. So you choose to be Ukrainian.
So people from different ethnic backgrounds live here, and if you accept Ukraine, you are Ukrainian.
Yeah. For instance, there's like Crimean Tatars nation who were like originally from Crimea, and I really like. And they're a Muslim nation, and I like that how is like the interaction between like the Ukrainian nation and the Crimean Tatars like two completely different cultures, but they are like sort of united as well, like and support each other like in this whole thing.
What do you love about Ukraine?
I guess people.
The people. Yeah, very good people. What do you think?
I love our army and our defense is pretty good, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cuisine, I think.
The cuisine?
Yeah. I've been to many countries, but I realized afterwards how tasty our food is at home.
As an American who is here, a bit of an outsider to the culture when you first arrived, were you welcomed? Were people welcoming in terms of sharing that tradition with you?
Absolutely, yeah. They're so happy to share it. And the Ukrainians wear these traditional embroidered shirts called veshivanka. And I bought one for Ukrainian Independence Day. And I felt a little embarrassed because in America or Canada, you'd call that, cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I wear this? And Ukrainians were all so happy to see me wearing their traditional costume. Through these ancient rituals that are sort of very strict in how they're set up, there's incredible openness. Like the ritual is a mechanism of hospitality, to invite people to gather together from wherever traditions they come from. And Yeah, Ukrainian Christmas. It'll be very interesting to see what it's like now in wartime.
Yeah.
But you can't stop Ukrainians from celebrating. Yeah, I mean, that is sort of the secret to the mentality that's enabling Ukrainians to move toward victory. Is this I would call it cheerful defiance in the face of absolute darkness.
This was a year ago? Last Christmas?
Last Christmas, yeah.
What is something you love about your country?
I think our culture, because it's so special and unique.
Could you ask the same question, maybe to help?
Что для тебя самое уникальное в Украине? Именно в Украине, да. Давай что другое, не знаю, как повторить на английском. I think it's our people, because only our people are like relatives for all of us, and we are so similar, and we support each other. In addition, due to the war, we became like one family.
And what do you love about Ukraine?
Well, I love people of Ukraine, of course, because the dignity we have and the bravery, it's outstanding, and it goes back to ancient, old times. In our history, it's all through our history, and we had some really difficult times, and not just now, but this dignity and bravery that was always with our people, and generosity also. So yeah, I stay here and I love my country because of the people, first of all.
Wow.
Thank you.
Мне в Украине нравится на самом деле все, как бы это ни звучало. Здесь я живу в своей стране, поэтому мой ответ будет таким. Секунду. Мне в Украине нравится на самом деле все.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Последнее. Я рад был с тобой познакомиться. Было очень приятно быть полезным, помочь донести информацию окружающим людям, тем людям, которые, здесь не находятся, они могут видеть только новости. Я надеюсь, что, посмотрев видео и ту информацию, которую я объяснял здесь и сейчас, я думаю, люди будут больше и лучше понимать то, что здесь происходит. От себя хочу сказать, мне было приятно пообщаться с вами. И вот даже посниматься в видео, для меня это тоже какой-то опыт. Круто, круто.
I was glad to meet you. It was very nice to be useful to help convey information to people around those people who are not here. They can only see the news. I hope that watching the video is the information that I explained. Here and now, I think people will understand more and better than what is happening here from you. I want to say it was a pleasure to talk with you, and even going up in the video for me was some kind of experience. Cool. Pleasure, bro. Okay, I have to go.
Goodbye. Давай.
Good luck with everything, okay?
Мама намалює.